Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper here with,
Amber Howell.
and it is Tell All Tuesday.
Yeah.
I almost said Mailbag Monday.
No, not Mailbag
we haven't
Monday.
had that for
Not today.
Tell All Tuesday.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about the fact that you went to the movies
Yes,
and you also watched a streaming series.
I did. That's crazy. That 2 in 1 week.
But before we get to that,
Okay.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Walker, the intern, and
Yes.
I, we're doing our deep dive on talking about Superman.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, I think it's a generational thing.
Uh-huh.
You know, because he liked it more than I did. And I said, the difference between you being the younger generation and me being probably the oldest generation. And he said, yeah, but I think it may even be more Generation Alpha
Who is younger than
than Walker. Did you know that?
Yes.
You did?
I know that age group is
When
coming along.
when did they make
End
this-
and start?
Yes.
So
So what are you?
it depends on who you ask. Some people say that I am a millennial, and some people say that I am Gen Z.
Now, Walker is Gen Z.
Yes, Walker is Gen Z.
Yeah. And then he said, but those below him are Gen Alpha. Had-
Yes. When was Walker born?
I am the silent generation.
The silent generation. And then it goes, isn't it like silent generation, boomers?
It's the greatest
Gen X?
generation,
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
and then the silent generation,
Okay.
and then the baby boomers.
Yep.
And I don't know what happens after that.
I think it's Gen X.
Okay. That's you.
No. Wait, no.
No, you're Z.
But no. I'm millennial.
You're millennial. Okay.
Or Gen Z.
Or Gen Z.
I think it's Gen X, millennial, Gen Z. Is that right?
Who appoints those?
I don't know. Who makes the rules?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I just, when he said that, I was like, no, Walker, you're the youngest generation. He said, no, I'm not.
There's people younger than Walker.
He's 20.
Yeah. So he was born in 2005?
2005, yeah.
Wow. I was born in 1998. So what do you guys think? Am I a millennial or Gen Z? Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, but because there has to be a chart somewhere.
There is. I'm sure there is.
That says it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
let's
Switch gears?
switch gears because I want to make sure in our 100-hour telethon here that we get to hear your opinion on We Were Liars.
Yes. So.
Number one, I have been screaming about this show, and I get this text from you saying, have you watched Where...
Have you watched We Were Liars?
And I'm like, didn't you hear anything I said when I was talking about it?
This is true.
And then you come in here and you say, oh, Ava watched it.
My sister watched the
and
show.
she recommended it, so
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah.
But it is like 8 or 9 episodes, and you just plowed right through them.
I did, because I will say the pacing until episode 8 was a little bit slow to me, but I feel like the story and the acting carried it. When it got to the last episode where everything starts coming together, Jackie
falling apart.
rather, I sobbed for the entire episode. When I say sob, Jackie, I've never sobbed like that at a show before.
Okay. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Spoiler
stop
alert.
watching if you
Stop
haven't
watching
seen it.
this if you haven't seen Where We Were Liars.
Yeah.
Because when I was watching it,
Mm-hmm.
I thought, and I got to the ultimate episode where all is revealed, and I said, I bet Amber knew this in episode 1 because I was clueless, and I thought, because you had told me that you saw The Sixth Sense or something like that, and you said, oh, he's dead.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, when the book came out in
Okay.
2014,
Which I never heard the book.
yeah, I had checked it out from the library many years ago, but never read it in classic Amber fashion.
You were setting those little priorities right along, weren't you?
That's right. I knew that there was a really, really big twist at the end, but not only was it a big twist, it was also really sad. So I like knew something was off throughout the whole entire show, but I did not, until it started happening, realize what was happening, like what the issue was, because it flashes back from present day to...
Well, it's a murder mystery. I mean, basically.
Yeah.
And not that she didn't die, but she has been almost drowned, and that's what starts the series.
Right.
And then it flips back to the summer before.
Right.
And what the events that led up to it. But they give, going back, I thought, they give you so many clues.
They do. They do.
Like the grandfather rebuilds, structures the house. And then you find out why he did it.
Yeah.
And they say, and she says to her friends aloud, why didn't you come see me for a year?
Right.
And you find out why they didn't come see her for a year. And then everybody keeps saying, she keeps saying, nobody will talk to me about what happened.
Right.
You know, and they keep saying, it'd be better if you remember it on your own.
Right. So looking back, it all does make sense. And I'll tell you, Jackie, because I knew that there was something going on, that something was going to be revealed in the last episode, the number one thing I look for when the TV series or movies play the whole "they were dead all along" card is if the people in question are spoken to by other people in the show besides the main character. That is a telltale sign. And I guess it threw me because there's one scene where one of the dead people is in the same scene with a younger sibling who is alive, and they're all laying on the beach. And the little girl says, "Tell me a ghost story." And then our main character says, "Ask Mirren," who's in the middle of them, who's actually dead, not there. So maybe, I think
but
that
they
threw
show
me.
that scene and fade her out.
Right.
It was good.
It was good.
I mean, seriously.
Should we talk about the last episode?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. But again, if you haven't seen it, you plan to watch it.
Turn this off.
Turn this off.
Come back later.
Come back later.
Jackie, when I realized, there's two reveals almost. When I realized that the dogs were trapped in that burning house, I was set up for failure for the whole episode because I was a mess.
And the dogs being in the house and the house being on fire made it perfectly logical as to what ensued after that.
Right. Like that could have, are you saying that could have been the reason for her
going back in?
Oh, going back into the house. Yeah. My other thing was, at first I thought that was the thing that triggered her memory loss, losing the dogs. Like, she felt guilt and shame for that.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. And then the story keeps going, and you see all of the other three characters walk into the smoke in the house, and they don't come back out. And that I was more sad about the dogs.
Were you familiar with any of the actors?
No, but I looked up the main character after the fact, and her mother is Deb Scott on One Tree Hill.
You know it.
So, oh, and the boy who plays Johnny is going to be either President Snow or Haymitch in the upcoming Hunger Games.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, and the actress who plays Marin is Esther McGregor. And her father is the actor Ewan McGregor, who was in the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. So, big names.
Big name. And I think they'll all have careers. They were all so good.
They were good.
And they were perfectly cast.
Yeah.
And then the mother of Marin and Johnny, I think, were they brothers and sisters?
They were cousins.
Okay. The kind of, the one whose boyfriend was the reason that the guy came to
I
violence.
thought her name was Carrie.
But she's played by Mamie Gummer.
That
is Meryl Streep's daughter.
Oh. Whoa. There's a lot of really famous parents of the actors in this show. Wow. That's pretty cool.
But And the guy who played the grandfather, I've been watching him. He was on the show called St. Elsewhere, which was a hospital drama years and years and years ago. And here he is all through the course of his career, and he was so good in that role.
He was good.
Yeah, everybody was good.
Everybody was good. I agree.
You know, all the trio of the sisters, the three sisters, and you had that subplot about them trying to get favor with their father and all that sort of stuff. It was a good show.
It was a good show. I agree. Do you want to switch gears and talk about I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Because she actually went to a movie.
I went to a movie. This doesn't happen very often, but I did see the new I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I liked it. Jackie did not. It must be a generation thing because I've never seen the first one. Have you seen the first one?
Yes.
Did you like that one?
Better.
I need to watch it.
This one was just like a rehash of the first one.
Kind of the same thing.
Same thing. And the guy, when I was getting my popcorn to go into the movie, he said, I hear it's just like the first one, but instead of it being 4 people, it's 5 people.
So pretty much the same story, just one extra person.
I will have to say, again, maybe this is a generational thing, but when the thing ended, I was still confused.
Why? What were you confused about?
I was confused about, all right, Jennifer Love Hewitt is in it, and Freddie Prinze Jr., and whatever Buffy's name is, Sarah Michelle Gellar makes a cameo appearance. The only person who's not in it is Ryan Phillippe or whatever. He was in the first one. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, I Know What You Did Last Summer. And they didn't change the title.
No, there's nothing different about it.
They said, I thought it was like, I Know What You Did Last Summer 2.
2, yeah.
No, they just say, I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I'm thinking, I didn't know you could name movies the same thing. Yeah. But anyway, the premise is these 5 friends see a car wreck. They don't rescue the person who was driving the car. They don't want to call they do call in, but call the police, but they leave. And then the next year, one of them is engaged.
Engaged, yeah.
And she's opening presents, and she opens an envelope, and it says, I Know What You Did Last Summer. In this nice handwriting.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, Jennifer Love Hewitt, who's another one, she has a card that says,
It's not over.
It's not over.
Yeah.
Does that mean she was involved in it?
No. I think, because I don't know if you caught it, because I barely caught it.
Oh, thank you for being so
I don't know if you caught it.
I caught it.
I caught it, but you didn't.
I don't think you did.
It was mentioned that not the man killer.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Right, not him, but Stevie, the other
Sarah Pigeon.
Yeah, she lived. Did you catch that? They said that at the end, that she lived.
No.
She got shot, but she lived.
Come on. By that time, the girl had fallen overboard, drowned, and then suddenly was alive again.
Yeah,
and
it was totally unrealistic.
No, it was horrible in that way.
Yeah, that was not a good choice.
Also, and I recognize this, but you probably didn't.
It's the generation gap.
Generation Alpha. But she goes to see her friend, Jennifer Love Hewitt goes to see her friend.
Who must have been in the first one, because I didn't know she was.
But I think they made another movie together.
Oh.
Because she said, who's next or whatever. And it goes blank.
Yeah. So there's going to be another movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, setting it up for.
But
I have a question.
Okay.
Because I'm a Scream.
You with the blonde hair.
Me with the blonde hair. I'm a Scream fan. I love Scream, and they're always talking about legacy characters. Like, Scream always is very analytical
and this next one's going to have a ton of legacy characters.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. But I was shocked because I know Scream in the way that they do things. I was shocked that they made somebody from the first movie who was a protagonist. I've never seen the first movie. And I don't know what his personality was like in the first movie. But
I don't remember. And you're talking about Freddie Prinze.
Yes. They made him
who is married
to
killer.
Oh, that's funny. They made him a killer.
Yes, and he wasn't the killer in the first one.
Right. Why would you ruin the legacy of a character?
Well,
like
they
that?
made Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's going to go out and cause havoc somewhere.
She is?
Yeah, she said it's not over.
Well, I think she's getting stalked again.
I didn't
Somebody
think it was
sent
her. I
that.
thought she had written it.
No, somebody sent her that. Because her friend is like, whose butt do we have to kick now?
But I was thinking that Jennifer Love Hewitt was plotting that she and her
Well,
friend.
she just looks so worried. You know what I
She
mean?
didn't look that word.
You think it was the other way around?
Yeah, I do.
I guess we'll have to find out
And when the next movie.
when the next
comes out,
movie comes out.
But I thought I knew none of the new characters.
One of them was from Outer Banks.
Which one?
The one that
Stevie?
the one that was kind of like ditzy. The one that was engaged.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
When I watched it, I thought, in the right role, she could be good.
Yeah.
And then I came home and turned on TV and my computer, and they were advertising some movie, and she is in it as a lead with KJ Apa
Oh,
from Riverdale.
yeah. Which was a terrible show. Riverdale's awful.
But I never watched it. But it was like, maybe because she looked like she was being serious. And
She's good in Outer Banks. I only watched the first season of that, but she was good in it.
why didn't you write the second one?
It never got into my,
Are you
heart.
going to go see Freakier Friday?
Yes, I will be seeing that.
Because Chad Michael.
Chad Michael Murray is in that.
Yep.
Love him. But yeah, so that's all of my media intake that I've.
But you'll be
Busy.
going back to the
I will. I'll be
to the
going back.
movies because
It's getting to that time of year where I'm going back to the theater because Wicked is coming out soon. Freakier
November.
Friday. Yeah, but it'll be here before we know it.
that's a fluff of the hair.
That's the Glenda and
And
me.
you said you've got a little slowdown.
A
whereas
week and a half or so where I might be able to read a little more, watch a little more.
do
we'll
a
talk
little
about
dance, sing
A week and a
little
half,
song.
yeah, a week and a half between semesters in my master's
Yeah.
program.
When does Cody start his first football game?
Couple weeks.
And it's going to be 110.
It's
in
so
the
hot.
shade.
It's so hot where we live. Yeah, but I've got to go run later tonight.
We came by your house. We went to see the Smurfs
Uh-huh.
on Monday, and we went like 4 in the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had to go by Publix
Uh-huh.
and pick up some. And then we came back, and I thought, "Where's Amber? This is the time when she's supposed to be running."
What time was it?
Like it was like 6:30.
I go at 8
Oh,
because it's too hot.
okay.
So, anyway,
Boy, you had a lot to talk about.
had a lot to
today.
talk
That
about.
was fun.
That was great.
That was great. How many minutes? I can't see that far.
18.
Right on time. Well, this has been Jackie K. Cooper here with the very versatile,
Amber Howell.
and this has been Tell All Tuesday.